They say history is written by the winners. But who prints the version the world wakes up to read? A bird in a suit, or a man hiding inside a beak? You call him Big News Morgans. We call him something else when the ink smells too much like fate. If one headline can turn a pirate into a king, and one photograph can turn a fool into a son, who is really steering this age? The gods above the clouds, or the hands that choose which picture lives on paper? Morgans. Did you crown Roger Pirate King, or just repeat a dying breath? When his words lit up the scaffold, did you taste a new world in his death? Did you choose that phrase on purpose, knowing how the age would turn? When you wrote Great Pirate Era, did you feel the old world burn? Why did you call one rookie fifth emperor when the ink was barely dry? Was it just for sales and panic, or a signal fired into the sky? When you stamped that hat beside the monster sitting over every sea, were you only selling papers or testing what this boy could be? Are you prophet or parasite? Are you witness or the writer of the fight? Who decides which truth survives the night? Is it gods on thrones or you behind the tide? When you shout big news, do you serve or do you lead? Are you playing without terror or planting one hidden seed? If the world dances to your front page bleed, who holds the pen on destiny? Morgans. When the government whispered, cut the D from Luffy's name, did you obey? Or did you smile behind that beak and print it bigger, just afraid? When they said hide that form he took, don't show the son he's meant to be, why did you choose the picture where the drums are something inch and shake the sea? Did you see Nika in that green, or just a new god for the mass? Did you think if they remember legends, maybe this age finally breaks the glass? When you framed him as a kidnapper to satisfy their bloody need, did you cry lies for cash or camouflage for a deeper sea? Are you hawk above the kingdoms or a mask for what they hide? If you know there is a shadow king, why do you still pretend they're God? Do you twist their orders just for fun, or to turn the global tide? If you fear their knives, why do you still stand outside? When you sell to kings and runaways and call it business, not belief, is that just a safer narrative or your own quiet kind of thief? Who benefits when you refuse their brief and let the world see Nika's teeth? Morgans. Were you at God Valley, waiting with your press badge in your claw? Did you smell a game so bloody it would rewrite the planet's law? Did you know that rocks and dragons and a future king would clash that day? Did you frame it as a hunt, or as the moment heaven slipped away? How long have you been listening where cipher pole cannot hear? How many times a secret justice paid to keep your pages clear? If you know a hidden sovereign sits above the five who claim the throne, do you print around that name because you can, or because you won't leave him alone? Are you human wrapped in feathers just to hide the lineage underneath? Is that albatross a costume or the skin you chose to keep? Did you eat a simple zone or a mythic truth-think kind of bird? Do you hear void century echoes in the words you never print or share a word? Do you laugh at Joyboy's failure or defend his sequel with your lies? Did you show the world a sun so in whose darkness finally died? If Sabo is waves hit holy stone? Did you build a false new demon just to shake their temple bone? Are you playing God with headlines, or just surfing on their war? When you choose which facts to murder, do you hear an older score? Who wrote Pirate King first on the page of this devouring sea? Who drew Fifth Emperor over a smile that should have died in East Blue memory? If the story of this age is one long fuse towards the truth we're meant to see, are you just the loudest vulture or the quiet architect of what will be? When the final news sheet falls like snow on a world no longer bent to their decree, will the last byline on the page whisper one small name for who set all this in motion? You say you only sell stories, but stories choose their seller very carefully. If kings fear your pen more than any sword at sea, maybe you're not just reporting fate. Maybe you've been writing it since the first time you yelled, "Big news."